second chapter of Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana Aphamarga Tanduliya Adhyaya. Before going for the chapter content, it is necessary to know what is the aim and intention of this chapter. Along with that, why chapter is named as Apamarga Tanduliya itself. In the previous chapter, you read about the Mulini and then Falinis, which are Panchakarma Angas. But the Pippali, Maricha are not told there. These are the Panchakarma sadhanas and are explained in this chapter. As a Panchakarma Pravritti Abhidhayaka, the Shesha Panchakarma Upayogi Dravyas are explained in this chapter. Next is why the chapter named Apamarga Tanduliya and not Apamargasya Bija. Here, the Tandula refers to Tusharahita Bija, that is dehusked seed, which is properly processed and then used for any sorts of chikitsa. Bija refers to that which have the capacity to get sprouted, that is Ankura Samarthya. They say Navina Tandula here, that is used for several varieties of chikitsa. And first shloka starts with the Apamargasya Bijani, so the chapter named with the same. Next one is why instead of starting with the Vamana, the Shirovirechana is explained first. Whether any reason behind it? Yes, it is. Because the Shira is Pradhana Anga, and as a Prabala Dosha Vichara, the Shiras is considered as Uttamanga because most of the things are residing there, and to protect the Uttamanga is always helpful to maintain the health. So with the intention, the Shirovirechana is explained first but not the Vamana. And they say Rogarahita Mula, then Vriksha grows well. If the Rogarahita Shiras, then Sharira Vriddhi increases. So for all these reasons, they have explained Shirovirechana first and then the Vamanadi they have explained. First is Shirovirechana. For Shirovirechana, Shreshta and Pradhanata is Apamarga, so explained first in the list. Shirovirechana Dravyas are Apamarga, Pippali, Maricha, Vidhanga, Sarshapa, etc. And benefits of proper Shirovirechana with these Dravyas are that which relieves Shiroghaurava, Shirashula, Pinasa, Ardhava Vedaka, Krimivyadi, Apasmara, Grana Nasha and Murcha. Next is about the Vamana Dravya. Vamana is such that where the elimination of the vitiated doshas through Urdhva Bharga. Here the question comes when to opt for Vamana. Can you give Vamana for everyone with any dosha vitiation? Answer is no. We have to look for few signs and then go for the Vamana. What are those? You know that Amashya is Shleshmasthana. If the dosha Utklesha is in Amashya, or the Shleshma Utklesha is there, in such condition go for Vamana. In Amashya Urdhva Bhaga, if the Kapha along with the Pitta or individually only Kapha or only Pitta vitiation, then administered Vamana. Even though the Vamana is not for Pitta, but by considering the Sthana, here you can opt the Vamana. With what you can administer the Vamana? For that purpose, they have told a few Dravyas here in the chapter. For Vamana, Madana is considered as Shreshta, and other Dravyas are Madukha, Nimbha, Jimutha, Kritavedana, etc. By making use of these Dravyas, you can administer the Vamana. Next is about Virechana. Vitiated doshas, when you remove it through Adho Marga, it is said to be Virechana. And when to choose Virechana? Yeah, when doshas are in Pakvashya Gatha, and when doshas are Adhobhagastitha, that is especially the Pitta, and if in Pakvashya, Pitta alone or Kapha alone or Pitta along with the Kapha, that which is vitiated, then go for Virechana. Here Gatha word refers to that which is moving and not moved completely. In such cases, always opt for Virechana. And few Virechana Dravyas are enlisted in this chapter. They are Trivrat, Trifala, Danthi, Nilini, Saptala, Vacha, Kampillaka, etc. And Trivrat is considered to be Shreshta Virechana Dravya here. Niruhavasti, that is Astapana. Anuvasana is always with Taila and Astapana is with the Kashaya. When to go for Basti? Yeah, when doshas are moved out of Amashya and that which is Titha in Pakvashya. That is when Vatha, Pitta or Kapha is in Pakvashya Sthita Avastha, always opt for Paste. For example, in a condition like Udhavarta, Vibhanda, etc., go for Paste. Niruha Dravyas they have enlisted here. They are Patala, Agnimantha, Bilva, Shunhaka, Shalaparni, Prashnaparni, etc. By making use of all these things, you can give Niruha Basti. If you prepare a Kashaya, then you will give a Niruha Basti. And if with the same ingredient, if you prepare a Taila, then you can give Anuvasana Basti. Here, first Niruha is explained and then the Anuvasana because Niruha does the dosha nirharana where Anuvasana removes the mala. And Anuvasana is considered as one of the Panchakarma, though it doesn't remove any sorts of the dosha, or the dosha ati nirharana is not possible with the Anuvasana, but still it is under the list of Panchakarma. Why? Because it does the Purisha Shodhana, and by doing the Purisha Shodhana, the Pakvashayagata Vata Nirharana is possible. So, Anuvasana is included under the Panchakarma. We have one more basti, that is Uttara basti, that which is included under the Sneha or Anuvasana basti itself. And next question is, why this only 5 procedures have the recognition under the Panchakarma? Why not they have included the Snehana, Svedana or Anjanadi, etc.? Because the Panchakarma is Yoga Rudapada and Anjanadi doesn't do any sorts of the Utklishtata of the doshas, so it is not included in the list. That ends Panchakarma Dravya Sangraha. Next is about the Panchakarma Karmukatha. तानि उपस्थित दोषाणां स्नेह स्वेद उपपादनैः पंचकर्माणि कुर्वीत मात्रा काल विचारयन्. In a dosha utklishta person, give sneha and svedana first, and these are considered as the purva karma for panchakarma. Bring the doshas to koshta, and after knowing or after fully aware about the matra and then the kala, then administer the panchakarma. For this, you can take the cross reference of Charaka Chikitsa, 3rd chapter, that is Jwara Chikitsa. In Amashya Sthita Kapha, that which is Utklishta, based on the Jwara Kala, etc., plan for Vamana, even without the Snehana and then Svedana. Next shloka. Matra Kalashriya Yuktihi Siddhir Yuktau Pratishtitha Tishtatyupari Yuktijno Dravya Jnanavatham Sadha. Because of the grahana of matra and kala gets the siddhi in chikitsa. Here yukti is yojana of aushadha and based on sharira and the doshas planning the necessary aushadas. Next is about Yavhagu Prakarana. Why Yavagu? After Shodhana, there will be Mandhagni. In that condition, the Samsarjana is advised. During this course of Samsarjana, if person gets with any sorts of discomfort or disease, you can't administer the Aushadha because the patient is having Anu or Mandhagni. So what to do? How to get relief of those symptoms? Yes, for that, Yavhagu Prayoga is explained. And what is the dose of it? Based on the Agni, Aushadha Matra is decided, that you know already. So, as such, there is no fixed dosage for the Yavhago. For all the patient, the dose differs because the different state of Agni is present in a person. So, when you administer the Aushadha, remember and consider the dosha, Agni, Bhala, Vaya, Vyati, Dravya and even the Koshta and then administer the necessary medicine. What is Yavhagu and how to prepare it, by the way? Yavhagu Swalpa Thandula, very little quantity of the Thandula is present and Prabhuta Drava, that which is there in the preparation, so that's what you will call it as Yavhagu. And Yavhagu Shadguna Ambasi, one part of the rice, that which is boiled with 6 parts of the water, and the outcome, that's what you will call it as Yavhagu. This is another reference. And how to prepare Aushda Siddha Yavhagu or Kashaya Sadhita Yavhagu means 1 adak of the jala, and for that 1 anjali pramana of the Kvata Dravya is added, boiled and reduced to Ardhavashishta, and then prepare the Yavhagu. Here you first preparing the Kvata with the Aushda Dravya and then adding rice and boiling it. whether this quantity of the Aushadha Dravya is same for everything or same for all the Dravya? No. As you know, the Aushadha Dravya is Virya Pradhana. So based on the Virya, you need to decide how much quantity of the Aushadha is necessary for the person. For example, if the Dravya is Tikshna Virya, use of Karsha, Kalka Dravya and 1 Prastha Jala. If the Aushadha is Madhyama Virya, then for Ardhapala Kalka Dravya, use 1 Prastha Jala. If the Mruduvirya Aushadas are used in the preparation, then use 1 Pala Kalka Dravya and 1 Prastha Jala. So total they have explained 28 different varieties of Yavhagu, right from Deepaniya till Kshudahanya Yavhagu. Remember at least any 10 for exam, and it is good if you know all the things because it helps in practice also. In shloka number 36, Yogya Chikitsaka Prashamsa is done. The person who is Smritiman, the person who knows the Dravya Yojana, the person who is Jithatma and Pratipattiman, the person who can remember and handle the things very quickly, and who does the best Aushadhi Samyoga, such a person to be called as the best physician. So in this chapter, we have seen the Panchakarma Dravya Sangraha at first and Panchakarma Karmukata next, and then ended up with all the 28 different varieties of Yavhagu and how to prepare, how to administer, and what is the necessity of the Yavhagu also. So that completes chapter number 2, Apamarga Tandulya Adhyaya.